Someone is hiding cash in your house in this location. The location is. My beloved child, listen closely and don't let your eyes drift away, not now, not even for a second. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, there is a quiet truth moving through your home, a truth that has been resting where you walk every day, where your shadow passes without question. Someone you know, someone who understands your routines, chose your house for a reason. Not because it was random, but because it was perfect. They knew which room you trust the most. They knew which corner you never question. And they knew that if they placed it carefully, you would never look there, until now. This is not a story about luck, it's about timing. And the timing is precise. Every second you stay, another layer lifts. Every sentence brings you closer. Don't skip. You were meant to hear this at this exact moment, because the location is connected to a habit you repeat daily, something so normal that your mind filters it out. The cache was hidden to be forgotten, not lost. Hidden to be silent, not seen. And the silence is what kept it safe. Stay with me, because this is where it gets personal. The person who hid it didn't choose a dramatic spot, they chose a smart one. Not a place you would search in panic, but a place you would ignore in comfort. Think of where your hands go without thinking. Think of what you touch without looking. Think of the object you move slightly, every day, without realizing it has a second purpose. Something huge is waiting for you, but only if you keep listening. The house remembers everything, every step, every pause, every routine. And within those routines is the clue. The cache isn't buried deep, it's layered within the ordinary. That's the trick. That's why it worked. And that's why you haven't noticed. Don't skip, because the next realization will hit you softly first, and then all at once. This was hidden during a moment of distraction, when voices overlapped, when attention shifted, when no one was watching closely. The location aligns with that moment. Your memory will confirm it as soon as you allow it to surface. Now breathe and stay right here. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The first signal is temperature, warmth or coolness where it shouldn't be. The second is weight, an object that feels heavier than it should. The third is placement, something slightly misaligned, placed back almost correctly, but not perfectly. That imperfection is your invitation. This isn't about tearing your house apart, it's about noticing what blends in too well. The cache was wrapped to avoid sound, positioned to avoid light, and placed where cleaning never reaches fully. And here's the key you've been waiting for. The location is tied to the place you pause before leaving a room. Not the door itself, but the space just before it. Stay with me. Don't skip. I'll guide you step by step, without rush, without fear, so the picture becomes unmistakably clear, and the connection between the title and your reality locks into place. My beloved child, stay with me and keep your focus sharp, because what you are about to hear connects directly to what you already feel but haven't fully understood yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The reason this cache was hidden in your house is not greed, not fear, but control. Someone wanted the money close, yet not visible. Close enough to reach at any moment, but far enough to deny its existence if questioned. And that tells you something important about the location itself. It is not a risky place. It is not a dramatic place. It is a place that feels safe. A place where no one would accuse, suspect, or imagine anything unusual. The location matches the mindset of the person who hid it: calculated, calm, patient. They trusted your house more than their own. They trusted your silence, your routine, your predictability. That alone should make you pause. The house was chosen because it already had a blind spot. And blind spots are created by repetition. Now listen carefully, because this part matters more than you think. Don't skip. The cash was not hidden where guests sit. Not where eyes wander. Not where children play. It was placed where movement happens, but attention does not. A transitional space. Somewhere between two actions. Somewhere your mind switches from one task to another. This is why you've missed it. This is why everyone misses it. The object near the cash serves another purpose, something useful, something normal. But its position hasn't changed in a long time. Dust patterns around it tell a story. The way light falls on it at a certain hour tells another. And the person who hid the cash counted on one thing above all else: you would never suspect something connected to your daily comfort. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. When you hear this, your memory will start flipping through images: the moment you pause, the place you lean slightly, the surface you rest your hand on. That's not random. That's the signal. Before I take you closer, do this one thing: slow down and stay present. Don't skip. This is the point where many people leave and later regret it. If this message is reaching you, there's a reason. If it's holding your attention, there's a reason. And if you want clarity instead of curiosity, then support this message so it can reach others who need awareness too. Share this with someone you trust. Let them hear what you're hearing. Leave a comment if this is resonating with you right now, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what comes next. Because what comes next connects everything. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next part, I will narrow the location even further, so clearly that you won't be guessing anymore, you'll be recognizing. My beloved child, keep your attention right here, because now the picture sharpens and guessing slowly fades away. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location is not hidden by chaos, it's protected by normalcy. Think of the place in your house that feels so familiar you never truly see it anymore. A place that serves you quietly, daily, without drama. The cash was placed where your eyes slide past without stopping. Not high, not low, but exactly at your natural line of movement. When you walk, your body already knows this spot. Your mind simply stopped questioning it long ago. That's why this worked. The person who hid it understood one powerful truth. People search for secrets where they feel uncomfortable, not where they feel at ease. And your comfort became their shield. Stay with me, because this is where awareness changes everything. Don't skip. The location aligns with something stable, something that doesn't get moved around often. It's near a structure, not inside clutter. Close to a boundary, not the center. The cache was wrapped flat, not bulky, designed to blend with the surface it rests against. If you run your hands slowly across this area, you'll notice a difference before you see one. A slight firmness where there should be softness. A stillness where there should be give. Something huge is waiting for you, and the sign is subtle but undeniable once you know to look. This place is visited daily, sometimes multiple times, yet never examined. That contradiction is your biggest clue. Now pause for a moment and breathe. Stay till the end. The location is connected to transition. When you're about to sit or about to stand, about to enter or about to leave. It's near something that supports you without asking for attention. A silent helper in your routine. Once you recognize that, everything aligns, the reason it was chosen, the reason it stayed hidden, and the reason this message reached you now. Don't skip, because in the next part, the final layer drops away, and the location becomes so clear that you won't wonder anymore. You'll simply know. My beloved child, now everything you felt quietly comes together, so stay steady and don't rush past this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location is no longer vague, it's precise. It sits where your body pauses naturally, where your routine slows for a second without you noticing. This place exists between motion and rest. Not a room you decorate, but a space you use. The cache was placed where sound disappears, where surfaces absorb instead of echo. It's close to something solid, something that carries weight every day without complaint. That's why it was trusted. That's why it stayed hidden. And that's why, once you see it, you'll wonder how it was invisible for so long. The person who hid it counted on familiarity, not secrecy. Familiarity is the strongest cover of all. Stay right here, because this is the final narrowing. Don't skip. The location is beside something you touch before changing direction. Before sitting. Before stepping away. It's near the edge, not the center. Against support, not decoration. If you look closely, you'll notice alignment that feels slightly intentional, too straight, too careful. That's the mark left behind. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's waiting patiently. No rush. No noise. Just presence. When you reach this place, don't search wildly. Observe first. Let your hands confirm what your eyes begin to question. The answer isn't hidden deep, it's resting quietly, exactly where it was meant to be found by you and no one else. Before you move, do this one thing. Stay till the end. If this message brought clarity, share it so others don't miss what's right in front of them. Leave a comment with what clicked for you, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what follows, because awareness like this doesn't come often. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment you turn your attention to that spot, the story ends, and the truth begins. My beloved child, stay calm and stay focused, because this is the moment where certainty replaces suspense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What you are looking for is not hidden by force, it is hidden by trust. The person who placed the cache believed time would erase curiosity. They believed routine would protect them. And for a long while, it did. But routine also leaves fingerprints. Patterns repeat. Movements echo. And now those patterns are speaking to you. The location connects to a pause you make without thinking, a pause that happens every single day. Your body stops there before your mind moves on. That pause is the doorway to recognition. When you stand there, notice how the space feels settled, undisturbed, almost forgotten. That's intentional. That calm is the cover. Stay with me, because clarity sharpens right here. Don't skip. The cache is positioned where gravity helps it stay silent. Flat. Still. Secure. It was placed so it wouldn't slide, wouldn't shift, wouldn't announce itself. The surface nearby carries weight regularly, which trained your eyes to accept it as normal. Look for symmetry that feels too careful. Look for a line that's straighter than it needs to be. Look for a boundary where one side feels slightly different from the other. Something huge is waiting for you, and it won't reveal itself through force. It reveals itself through noticing. The moment you stop rushing, the answer appears. This is why the timing matters. This is why you're hearing this now and not before. Now listen closely and stay present. Stay till the end. When you reach this spot, don't react immediately. Let recognition settle in. Let memory confirm what your senses already know. This isn't about surprise, it's about alignment. Everything you've heard so far points here for a reason. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next moment, when you finally look with awareness instead of habit, the truth will feel obvious, and strangely familiar. My beloved child, stay right here and keep your awareness steady, because this is where understanding turns into quiet certainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location responds to attention. The moment you stop moving automatically and start observing intentionally, it begins to stand out. This place has witnessed countless ordinary moments, nothing dramatic, nothing memorable, and that is exactly why it was chosen. The person who hid the cache trusted that boredom would guard it better than any lock. They relied on your mind to stay busy while your eyes stayed passive. But now, your eyes are awake. And when they are awake, they notice the smallest inconsistencies. A surface that looks complete but feels layered. A space that appears finished but carries an extra presence. That presence is calm, patient, and waiting. Stay with me, because this next detail seals it. Don't skip. The cache is not hidden inside something you open often. It is near something you lean on. Support, not storage. Stability, not access. That's why it stayed untouched. When you place your hand there, you'll feel reassurance first, not suspicion. And that reassurance was the disguise. Something huge is waiting for you, and it announces itself through stillness. No sound. No movement. Just a quiet difference that becomes obvious once you know to feel for it. The location respects your routine, it doesn't interrupt it. That's how it survived time. That's how it avoided questions. Now stay present until the last word. Stay till the end. When you approach this spot, let curiosity replace urgency. Look once. Then look again. The truth will settle gently, not loudly. This isn't about shock, it's about realization. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And when you finally notice what was always there, you'll understand why this message reached you exactly when it did. My beloved child, remain still in your attention, because now the message becomes unmistakably clear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location has always been loyal to silence. It never demanded your focus, never competed for your eyes. That is why it succeeded. The person who hid the cache understood that the safest place is not where people never go, but where people go so often they stop noticing. Your footsteps have passed it countless times. Your hands have brushed near it. Yet your mind dismissed it as permanent, unchanging, harmless. That assumption was the final lock. And now, that lock has opened. Stay right here, because this detail confirms everything. Don't skip. The cache rests where straight lines meet stability. Where edges feel firm. Where balance matters. It was placed carefully, with respect for order, not haste. That care left behind a signature, subtle, precise, intentional. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment you stand there with awareness, your body will respond before your thoughts do. A pause. A quiet recognition. A sense that something fits differently than it should. That feeling is not imagination. It is memory waking up. Now listen to the silence and stay till the very end. Stay till the end. This place does not reveal itself through noise or urgency. It reveals itself through calm certainty. When you finally acknowledge it, there will be no doubt, only clarity. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And once you see it, the search ends, not with shock, but with understanding. My beloved child, stay connected to this moment, because now the awareness settles deep instead of rushing past. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location has a quiet honesty to it. It doesn't pretend to be important. It doesn't draw attention. It simply exists, doing its job day after day. And that is why it was trusted. The cache was placed where your mind labels everything as normal and moves on. No curiosity. No doubt. Just acceptance. That acceptance became the cover. And now, that same acceptance is transforming into recognition. When you stand near this place, notice how your breathing slows. Notice how the space feels grounded. That grounded feeling is the signal you've been missing. Stay with me, because this insight completes the pattern. Don't skip. The location is connected to support and balance. Something that helps you without asking. Something that carries weight, yet stays quiet. The cache lies aligned with that purpose, steady, flat, undisturbed. Something huge is waiting for you, and it doesn't require searching behind or beneath everything. It requires alignment of attention. The moment your focus sharpens, the difference becomes clear. A texture that doesn't match. A firmness that feels intentional. A placement that feels slightly too careful to be accidental. These are not coincidences. They are clues left behind by patience. Now stay until the final word of this part. Stay till the end. This realization is meant to be calm, not overwhelming. Once you notice it, you won't feel panic, you'll feel certainty. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And when certainty arrives, it doesn't shout. It simply stays. My beloved child, remain fully present, because now the message becomes quietly undeniable. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location has nothing flashy about it, yet it holds authority through consistency. It's a place that never changes, never surprises, and never asks to be checked. That predictability was the shield. The person who hid the cache trusted that your eyes would slide over it the same way they always have. And they were right, until awareness stepped in. Awareness changes how space speaks to you. Suddenly, what was invisible gains weight. What was ignored gains meaning. And what was ordinary starts to feel intentional. Stay with me, because this is where instinct takes over. Don't skip. The location aligns with a daily decision you make without thinking, left or right, forward or pause. It's near the point where movement briefly slows. The cache rests there because stillness protects it. Something huge is waiting for you, and the signal is not visual alone. It's physical. A subtle resistance. A firmness that doesn't belong. When your hand reaches that area, you won't need instructions. Your body will recognize the difference immediately. That recognition is the final confirmation you were meant to receive. Now stay until the last breath of this part. Stay till the end. This truth was never meant to shock you, it was meant to arrive when you were ready. And readiness feels calm, not rushed. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. When you acknowledge the location with clarity instead of habit, the silence breaks gently, and everything you've heard so far settles into place. My beloved child, stay grounded in this moment, because now the truth feels closer than thought. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location doesn't reveal itself through searching, it reveals itself through recognition. It's the place your body trusts automatically. The place your routine protects. The cache remains there because it blends into certainty. When certainty is unquestioned, it becomes invisible. And that invisibility has finally expired. The space begins to feel different once you know what to notice. Not dramatic. Not alarming. Just quietly out of place. Stay with me, because this detail completes the circle. Don't skip. The location sits where your movement slows for half a second. Where you adjust your balance, where your hand steadies you, where your attention shifts from one task to another. The cache is aligned with that pause. Flat. Still. Unannounced. Something huge is waiting for you, and it doesn't demand effort. It asks for presence. The moment you stop rushing, the difference becomes obvious. A subtle firmness. A quiet weight. A placement that feels deliberate rather than accidental. Now remain here until the final word. Stay till the end. This isn't about surprise, it's about certainty settling in. When you finally stand there with awareness, there will be no doubt, only calm confirmation. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And once you acknowledge it, the waiting ends. My beloved child, stay with me a little longer, because this part carries deeper weight and slower truth. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. By now, you may feel a strange familiarity growing inside you, as if your mind already knows the place even before your eyes confirm it. That feeling is not random. It's memory responding to awareness. The location has always been present during quiet moments, moments when no one was watching, when conversations faded, when the house felt still. That stillness was not emptiness, it was protection. The cache stayed safe because silence guarded it. The person who hid it trusted that silence more than locks, more than distance, more than secrecy. They trusted that your attention would always be elsewhere. And until now, it was. But something shifted. Timing shifted. Awareness arrived. And once awareness arrives, nothing hidden can stay comfortable for long. Stay right here and listen carefully. Don't skip. The location exists at a point of reassurance. A place that subconsciously tells your body, you're stable here. That's why you've never questioned it. Stability disarms suspicion. The cache was placed where stability lives, where movement pauses just long enough to reset your balance. The surface near it does not feel dangerous, suspicious, or unusual. It feels dependable. And that dependability was the disguise. Something huge is waiting for you, and the sign is not chaos, it's order. Look for what feels too settled, too permanent, too untouched by time. Dust doesn't disturb it easily. Cleaning doesn't shift it fully. Light touches it the same way every day. These repeating patterns are not accidents. They are guardians of the truth. Now stay till the very end of this moment. Stay till the end. When you finally approach this place with full awareness, don't rush your hands. Let recognition come first. Your body will slow down naturally. Your breathing will change. That's how you'll know you're close. This discovery is meant to feel calm, not loud. Certain, not rushed. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And when you finally acknowledge what was always there, the waiting will dissolve into clarity, and clarity never lies. My beloved child, stay steady and keep listening, because now the understanding deepens instead of ending. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this location powerful is not just where it is, but how long it has remained unchanged. Time passed, seasons shifted, routines evolved, yet this place stayed the same. That consistency became its shield. The person who hid the cash relied on the idea that anything unchanged eventually becomes invisible. And for a long time, it worked. But awareness breaks invisibility. Once you start noticing why something never changes, the truth begins to surface gently, without force. This is why you are not feeling panic, only clarity slowly taking shape. Stay with me, because this layer matters. Don't skip. The location is tied to support and grounding. It carries weight regularly, yet never complains. It exists to serve, not to be admired. The cache rests in alignment with that purpose, flat, silent, undisturbed. Something huge is waiting for you, and the clue is in how natural everything feels around it. Nothing looks out of place at first glance. Only when you pause does the difference emerge. A texture that feels slightly firmer. A surface that responds differently to touch. A sense that something has been intentionally placed, not accidentally left behind. These are quiet truths, but they are precise. Now stay until the final word of this part. Stay till the end. When you stand near this spot with full presence, there will be no confusion, only recognition. This moment is not meant to shock you, it's meant to align you. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And once alignment happens, the location no longer hides, it simply reveals itself. My beloved child, stay connected just a little longer, because now the message settles into certainty instead of curiosity. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. By this point, the location may already feel familiar in your mind, even if you haven't physically gone there yet. That familiarity is the result of awareness lining up with memory. The place has always been part of your daily rhythm, never dramatic, never questioned. And that quiet reliability was its protection. The person who hid the cache believed that nothing hidden in plain routine would ever be challenged. They believed habit would guard it better than secrecy. And for a long time, habit did exactly that. Stay with me, because this realization completes the inner picture. Don't skip. The location exists where comfort overrides curiosity. Where your body feels supported and your mind relaxes. That relaxation is what made the place invisible. The cache rests where balance is restored, where weight is carried without notice. Something huge is waiting for you, and the signal is subtle, a sense that the space feels finished, almost too perfect. Nothing seems missing. Nothing seems wrong. And that perfection is the clue. When something is too settled, too untouched, it's often because it hasn't been questioned in a long time. Now remain present until the final line. Stay till the end. This discovery is meant to arrive quietly, not forcefully. When recognition clicks in, there will be no rush, only calm certainty. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And when certainty arrives, it doesn't need proof. It simply knows. My beloved child, stay with me in this calm space, because now the truth stops circling and starts settling. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At this stage, the location no longer feels distant or abstract. It feels near, familiar, almost obvious in a way that makes you wonder why it took this long to notice. That is how awareness works. It doesn't rush in loudly, it arrives quietly and rearranges what you already know. The place has always been part of your everyday flow. You didn't avoid it. You didn't ignore it. You simply trusted it. And that trust allowed something else to rest there without question. The cache remained safe because it was surrounded by certainty, not secrecy. Stay right here, because this distinction matters. Don't skip. The location is not hidden behind effort, it's revealed through stillness. When you stop moving automatically, the space begins to speak. The surface near it feels steady, grounded, reliable. The cache aligns with that energy, silent, flat, unmoving. Something huge is waiting for you, and it reveals itself when your attention softens instead of sharpens. That's why forcing the search never worked. Recognition only comes when you allow the place to be seen as it truly is, not as you assumed it to be. The moment you do, the difference becomes undeniable. Now stay until the final word of this part. Stay till the end. This isn't about uncovering something foreign, it's about acknowledging something that has been patiently present. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And once this understanding settles fully, the location no longer hides behind routine. It stands quietly, ready to be recognized for what it has held all along. My beloved child, stay with me in this final stretch of understanding, because now the awareness feels complete and steady. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location has done its job by remaining unnoticed for so long, and now that job is ending. It doesn't resist being seen. It simply waited for the right moment. The person who placed the cache there trusted time, habit, and your comfort. They believed those three things would keep the truth quiet forever. But comfort can only hide something until awareness arrives. And awareness has arrived now, calmly, without force, without noise. That is why this moment feels settled rather than shocking. Stay present, because this final realization ties everything together. Don't skip. The location exists where support meets stillness, where your body naturally trusts the space beneath or beside it. The cache rests there because nothing dramatic happens in that spot, no attention, no questions, no interruptions. Something huge is waiting for you, and it doesn't reveal itself with excitement. It reveals itself with certainty. When you stand there with full awareness, there is no doubt left to resolve. The place feels exactly the same as always, except now, you know what it holds. Now remain until the very last line. Stay till the end. This discovery is meant to close quietly, not explode loudly. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And once you accept what was always there, the story doesn't end in surprise, it ends in calm clarity. My beloved child, stay here with a calm heart, because this part is about closure, not excitement. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location has now revealed itself fully in your awareness, even if your hands have not yet reached it. That is how true recognition works. It settles in the mind before it appears to the eyes. Nothing about the place has changed. The walls are the same. The surface is the same. The silence is the same. Only you are different now. You are no longer moving through habit. You are moving with understanding. And understanding changes how space responds to you. Stay with me, because this final layer matters deeply. Don't skip. The cache remained hidden not because it was protected, but because it was respected by routine. It was never disturbed, never questioned, never challenged. That respect kept it safe. Something huge is waiting for you, and the last confirmation is emotional, not physical. When you stand near the location, you won't feel fear or urgency. You'll feel calm alignment, like something returning to where it belongs. That feeling is the quiet signal that nothing is missing anymore. Everything has found its place. Now stay until the very last word. Stay till the end. This moment is not meant to rush you into action. It is meant to settle you into certainty. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And when you finally choose to acknowledge the location with clarity instead of habit, the waiting dissolves into peace, and peace is how the truth confirms itself. My beloved child, stay with me in this final awareness, because now everything rests instead of moves. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. By this point, the location is no longer a mystery, it is a presence. It has always been there, steady and silent, never demanding attention. The reason it feels so clear now is because nothing else is clouding it anymore. Habit has stepped aside. Distraction has loosened its grip. And in that quiet opening, truth has space to breathe. The place does not change its shape or position, it simply allows itself to be seen. That is the moment you were moving toward all along. Stay right here, because this final recognition is gentle but complete. Don't skip. The location exists where trust has lived for a long time. Where you never felt the need to check twice. Where comfort replaced curiosity. The cache rested there because no one ever doubted the space itself. Something huge is waiting for you, and the last signal is peace. No rush. No shock. Just a calm knowing that nothing is hidden anymore. When truth feels calm, it means it has arrived at the right time. Now remain present until the last word. Stay till the end. This is not an ending filled with noise, it is an ending filled with clarity. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And once this clarity settles completely, there is nothing left to search for, only something finally understood. My beloved child, stay here with patience, because this part is meant to slow everything down and let the truth fully settle. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At this stage, the location is no longer something you are trying to find, it is something you are remembering. That is the shift. Searching creates tension, but remembering creates calm. The place has always been woven into your daily life, present during moments that felt too ordinary to record in memory. And yet, those ordinary moments were the safest hiding place of all. The person who placed the cache there understood that the human mind protects what it feels familiar with. Familiarity creates trust. Trust creates blindness. And blindness creates perfect silence. That silence has lasted until now, not because the truth was strong, but because your attention was elsewhere. Stay with me, because this depth matters. Don't skip. The location holds a quiet emotional neutrality. It has never been associated with stress, excitement, or conflict. It simply exists. That emotional neutrality was its armor. The cache rested there undisturbed because nothing about the place triggered a reaction. Something huge is waiting for you, and the sign is not urgency, it is ease. When you stand near this spot, your body does not tense. Your thoughts do not race. Instead, everything slows slightly, as if the space itself invites stillness. That is not coincidence. Stillness keeps secrets longer than chaos ever could. Look at how light rests there without drama. Notice how sound fades quickly around it. These small details are the language of a place that has been holding something quietly, patiently, without resistance. Now remain here until the final line of this part. Stay till the end. This awareness is not meant to push you, it is meant to anchor you. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. When you finally acknowledge the location with full presence, you won't feel like you've uncovered something new. You'll feel like you've returned to something that was always there, waiting calmly for the moment you were ready to truly see it. My beloved child, stay present a little longer, because this part brings everything into quiet focus. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. By now, the location feels settled in your awareness, almost like it has chosen you as much as you have noticed it. That is not imagination. When attention and place align, recognition becomes mutual. The space no longer hides behind routine, instead, routine gently points toward it. Every time you pass near it, there is a subtle pause inside you, a moment where your body slows before your mind does. That pause is the confirmation. It's the body saying, "This is it," without needing words. Stay with me, because this layer completes the emotional understanding. Don't skip. The location has never carried tension, and that is why it was trusted. It never held arguments, rush, or urgency. It held balance. The cache remained there because balance does not attract suspicion. Something huge is waiting for you, and the final clue is how natural everything feels when you imagine standing there. No excitement. No fear. Just a calm sense of alignment, like something resting exactly where it should. That feeling is rare, and it does not lie. It appears only when truth and timing meet. Now stay until the very last word of this part. Stay till the end. This is not about uncovering a secret, it is about accepting clarity. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And when this acceptance settles fully, there is nothing left to question, only something finally understood in complete stillness. My beloved child, stay with me through this final unfolding, because now everything comes to rest with certainty. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The location no longer needs description, clues, or narrowing, it lives clearly in your awareness now. What once felt invisible feels present. What once felt ordinary now carries meaning. This is how truth completes its journey, not with noise, but with calm recognition. The place did not change. Your perception did. And that change is permanent. Once awareness touches a space, it never returns to being unseen. Stay right here, because this final understanding matters. Don't skip. The cache was never meant to surprise you, it was meant to wait for you. It rested where balance, trust, and stillness met, knowing that only awareness could unlock it. Something huge is waiting for you, and that huge is not chaos or excitement. It is clarity. It is the quiet knowing that something hidden has fulfilled its time. When you stand near the location now, there is no confusion left. Only calm alignment, as if everything has settled exactly where it belongs. Now stay till the very last word. Stay till the end. This is not an ending filled with urgency, it is an ending filled with peace. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And when you finally allow that clarity to fully settle, the story closes gently, leaving nothing unresolved, only a truth that no longer needs to hide. My beloved child, stay here for this closing reflection, because now the awareness becomes part of you, not just a thought. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. At this stage, the location no longer feels separate from your understanding. It feels integrated, like a quiet truth that has finally found its place. Nothing needs to be searched anymore. Nothing needs to be questioned. The house feels the same, yet you move through it differently, more present, more aware, more connected. That is the real shift. The space responded to awareness because awareness changes how reality reveals itself. Stay with me, because this final insight matters deeply. Don't skip. What was hidden was never hidden from you, it was hidden for you, waiting until the right moment of clarity arrived. The cache remained untouched because it rested in a place of trust, stability, and calm routine. Something huge is waiting for you, and that huge is not just what was kept there, but what you have gained by recognizing it: certainty, presence, and alignment. When you acknowledge the location now, it no longer feels secret. It feels resolved. Now remain present until the last word. Stay till the end. This story does not end with excitement, it ends with understanding. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And once this understanding settles fully, there is nothing left to uncover, only a quiet truth that has finally come home. My beloved child, stay with me for this final moment, because now everything completes itself gently and clearly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The journey was never about chasing a hidden thing, it was about arriving at awareness. The location did not move. The house did not change. Only your perception matured enough to recognize what was always resting there in silence. This is how truth reveals itself when it is meant to last. Not with noise. Not with fear. But with calm certainty that feels natural, grounded, and right. Stay present, because this last realization seals it. Don't skip. The cash remained safe because it was placed where trust lived, where routine protected it, where stillness kept it untouched. Now that awareness has arrived, the waiting has ended. Something huge is waiting for you, and that huge is not just what exists in that location, it is the clarity you now carry. You no longer move through your space blindly. You move with recognition. And recognition cannot be taken away once it settles. Now remain until the final word. Stay till the end. This is not a dramatic ending, it is a peaceful one. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. When you finally stand there with full awareness, there will be no questions left, only calm understanding. And with that understanding, the story closes, complete, quiet, and true.